and gentlemen, let's have some hush, please. You've had all your fun, now we're going to ruin it now. Anyway, welcome. Whoops. Anyway, welcome back to you all, and hope you've remained, obviously, to see the end of the show. Thank you, Alan, for testing the mettle of our members. I hope they're suitably drained as their knowledge. But now I better just check if the cast have arrived. I think they have. They come from the West End, an awful long way, actually. Yes, I think we've just heard their cast have arrived. They come with all their makeup crew and all that sort of thing. But they're really worth waiting for, I think. So let's try and call them on then, and we'll get on with the show.
See walking in these woods, White's Little Red Riding Hood. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf would want. Listen to me. I don't think little big girls should.
Well, here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas has passed. There's only 305 more days to go to the next one. Yes. And the evenings, of course, are beginning to draw out. So you might have thought the silly seasonal round of pantomimes, that's the Hiss and Boo shows, of course, you think they're all finished. But think again, ladies and gentlemen, for now you're in for a bumper surprise. We got a thrilling account of one of the best-loved pantomime stories. This, however, has a twist, for this is the true, unabridged version of Little Red Riding Hood. But because of all the intricacies of the plot, you'll need lots and lots of imagination, believe you me. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the cast of Little Red Riding Hood.
Down to the woods today, you better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Hi everyone, just in case you haven't guessed, I'm Little Red Riding Hood. I'm very cute. Quite cuddly. I'm very clever. And I'm kind. And I'm generous. And...
Oh my goodness me.
Oh, be quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed the wolf, and you may have heard earlier, lots of imagination. Well, you're going to need it, because you can see this is a bear's elf. Nevertheless, it will all come clear later on why I'm in a bear's outfit. But just for the moment, keep that imagination going, because I am the neighbourhood big bad wolf.
The big bad wolf, who's afraid of the big bad wolf? La 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 la. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? No, 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 no.
As I was saying, I'm coming. I'm handsome under here. And I'm very, very hungry.
Well, I'm the fairy godmother. Magic is my middle name.
So you're actually known as Fairy Magic Godmother, are you?
No, Actually, I'm named after my grandmother, but my family know me as...
Oh, for goodness sake. Enough of this chit-chat. Can we get on with this, please? I am Little Red Riding Hood's father. I'm big and I'm strong and devoted to my family. That is, apart from my mother-in-law. I'm not particularly interested in the fancy names of the so-called fairy godmother.
I heard that so-called. Just let me get that spell book out and I'll get you so-called young man.
Oh, quiet, quiet, quiet. Let's get on with this or we'll be here all night. Just to let you know, I am the narrator. I don't have to tell you, of course, that I'm the brightest one of this bunch. As well as being handsome, I'm also available for narratives and after-dinner speaking.
Excuse me. I'm the attractive one round here. I was picked for this part because of my breathtaking good looks, as well as my charm and acting ability.
When you get close, it's all grease paint. She's Colonel Bell.
Oh, come on. Enough of this. I've had enough of this chit-chat and the bickering going on. Look, if you don't get on with this play, I'm going home. And you won't be able to do this rotten pantomime without the villain.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Shoo. They're so temperamental, you know, these thespians, you know what they're like. Now let's get on with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Little Red Riding Hood. Scene number 1, the forest. You know that's a place with lots of trees and bushes and shrubs and wildlife and men in tights and thingies.
Come on.
Twitter.
Here I am, deep in the forest, with my basket of goodies for my grandmother.
Hello, little girl. And what is your name?
Well, hello. I'm Little Red Riding Hood, but who are you?
I'm the neighbourhood big bad wolf. But I won't eat you if you let me have some of those goodies in the bag, and as long as they're gluten-free.
Well, they are, but I'm afraid they're all for my grandmother, who lives in a cottage at the far end of the forest.
The far end of the forest? Oh, well, in that case, I'll be off. I'll be seeing you. Bye.
Bye. Hello. Oh no, who are you?
I'm the fairy godmother.
Well, this place is getting more like Piccadilly Circus. I don't usually meet anyone on my way to Granny's.
Did I see you talking to the neighbourhood big bad wolf? He's a bad influence on young girls, you know.
Is he? Oh, he seemed all right to me. Once I told him I was going to Granny's cottage, he just shot off.
No! Going to Granny's cottage. We must get there as quick as we can. Come.
Yes, it's all right, folks. Don't get carried away. It's me. I'm back again. I hope you've got the picture by now. I did tell you it's sophisticated and intricate, but you may have noticed that the big bad wolf, he's got his wicked eye on Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, so far so good. Now we come to scene number 2, grandmother's cottage. It's not that idyllic cottage that you see on chocolate boxes, for instance. This one's got no running water. It's got an outside loo, no electricity. There's one small fire in the grate in the kitchen. Who wants to live in a place like this? I give you... Oh, hang on a minute. You can't get the staff these days. That's better. Yes. It's scene number 2 then, ladies and gentlemen. It's the cottage, Grandma's cottage.
Oh well, here I am in Grandma's cottage. I've got rid of the old Grandma, and I'm now tucked up in bed. And all I've got to wait for is Little Red Riding Hood.
Hi, Gran. It's only me and the fairy magic godmother I met in the forest. Oh no! Not the neighbourhood big bad wolf. What are you doing in Granny's bed?
Give off. You saw that, Tony, didn't you? Well, in actual fact, Granny's okay. I've put her away somewhere safe. But, the other thing is, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Why?
Aren't you supposed to say that I'm the... Oh,
I did.
yes, he's here.
Look here, Bus.
Big teeth.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. You're supposed to say so.
You can see how the rehearsal went. Hey, just a minute. Just a flipping picking minute. You're supposed to come in here and say, what big eyes I've got, what big ears I've got, and what big teeth I've got.
Look here, Buster. I may appear like a blonde bimbo, but I'm not that stupid. Where's Granny? Have you eaten her?
No. She was a bit too tough, so I just shut her
Well, that's all right then, but what are you going to do about me and my fairy magic friend?
Your fairy magic? I hate fairies. I've always found their wings get stuck in the teeth. So what I think I'll do is I think I'm going to eat you first.
Little Red Riding Hood. I heard you yelling and came through the forest to rescue you.
Daddy, this wolf is going to eat me and my fairy magic friend.
Your furry friend?
No, not my furry friend, my fairy friend.
Oh, your fairy friend, I see. Oh, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. In the meantime, what have you done with the little old lady?
That little old lady? Cool, when I knocked on the door, she was on and on and on. Mind where you put your paws, mind where you wag your tail, you're knocking all the stuff all over. I had enough, so I wrapped her up and shoved her in the cupboard under the stairs.
Oh, well, I must say, you really aren't that bad after all. Many's the time I've thought of doing something similar to that. Let's leave her there for a while we sort this out. And in the meantime, I might have to kill you, Wolf.
Hang on just a minute there. Haven't I seen you before somewhere, Wolf?
No?
Are you sure?
Yes?
I know where it was now. You was once a rich and handsome prince, and you upset one of my sisters, a bad witch, not like me, and she turned you into a wolf.
Did you just say rich? Did you?
Yes, but the thing is, to break the spell, he has to be kissed by a young and beautiful lady who promises to marry him.
Me? I'll kiss turning back into a rich and handsome prince.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Now, this is where we came in. That fairy's sister turned me into a wolf. Well, halfway through the spell, she decided she'd rather have a cuddly little teddy bear. So this is what you get. So I've got this gender thing going on. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. So there we are. But anyway, I may not want to kiss this bird here. Dad, do I have to marry her?
Well, this way, I get rid of Little Red Riding Hood, and somebody who knows how to deal with my mother-in-law. And rich too.
Can't be bad.
Come here.
No.
You gorgeous thing. Let me kiss you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was yummy. Oh, what a mistake at the maker. I forgot I was a wolf. I've eaten Red Riding Hood. And there's, you know, it's a habit of a lifetime. I'm sorry, but there we go. She was very nice.
Come, Fairy, let's be off before he eats us. The little old lady will have to take care of herself.
I'm after you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. Contrary to popular belief, not all fairy stories have a happy ending. But I'd be very sure that you'll be pleased to hear that Wolf didn't eat Granny after all. She managed to claim her human rights, and she got a new house from the council, all complete with mod cons there. Wolf, he managed to change into a bear, and he claimed all animal rights from the RSPCA, and of course he received compensation for being called a big bad wolf in the past. To keep him out of mischief, Granny took him along to the ALC as a holiday organiser and other things. And he was such a success that he's now so busy he didn't have any time to eat any more people. Hooray! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do hope you haven't been too traumatised by our little theatrical presentations this evening, and we look forward to seeing you another time. The end.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that. We did have something else to show you, but we've just run out of time, so we'll save this for another day. Anyway, this putting on these shows and everything else takes quite a lot of time, and it would just not be possible without the work and hard work that the cast put in, the people you've seen tonight, the members you've seen tonight. They have spent hours and hours and hours. But before I do that, I would like to make a special mention actually at this point. You've seen this fantastic scenery. No, it didn't come from the West End. In actual fact, it's all the hard work of putting all this together with all the bits and pieces you see by none other than Michael Holt. Now, I would like to introduce to you all those that have taken part so you can show your appreciation. I would like to call the other cast up there. So, would you mind coming in? They've all gone to sleep. I will give you the cast, and starting off with the narrator, Michael Hode. There we are. And the prettiest one of this bunch, anyway. Little Red Riding Hood. The little fairy, Twinkle Toes herself. And you won't believe it, but under all that fungus there is Dudley. And we've got the garden maids, the sunflower, June Urquhart. The daffodil, Margaret Kirk. And if you'll believe this, the shy, innocent Narcissus, Thyra. The music that you heard and was researched and firstly put together was by our musical director over there, Ron Knott. And of course we've got, which he should be up here somewhere, but I think he's hiding at the back there after winning all that lottery money. It's Alan Bussey. And we did have a stand-in in case things did go wrong. And quite honestly, after getting in this thing, handing it over to him, Geoffrey Robinson. I'd like to thank Pauline and the little helpers for putting out the spread that we enjoyed this evening and serving the second. And thank you all for coming. Thank you very much.
Just a minute, hold on for a minute. We weren't alone in presenting all this rubbish this evening. The blame for all this drivel is down to the author and the director, Brian Thring. So if you've got any bad eggs or ripe tomatoes, direct them to Brian because he's bigger than us. Well, that's what the script should have had me say. But I am the aforementioned handsome Master of Ceremonies. I personally would like to thank Brian on behalf of all the crew here for all the background work he's put in this evening to producing, rehearsing and reorganising the entertainment for you this evening. It's been a struggle at times, I know, but thank you, Brian, very, very much.
He's such a nice fellow. And you can see what I've had to put up with. But anyway, now that we're coming to the end of the evening, the one person that's missing from here is poor old Pat, Gerard and Tony, because it must be hell, going through hell. Languishing in the exotic tropical isles of the Caribbean. Nevertheless, she was thinking of you, and as such, in memory of her languishing about there, we'll come up, we're going to end the show with what Pat always does, and that's some one-liners. Have you got your one-liners, Hans? No. Well, oh, you found it?
I don't know, we had to. You're very good.
Well, we started with the one-liners, and then we'll finish up with Alan, who's got more than a one-liner. Is that right, Alan?
Well, yeah, you didn't give me a one-liner, so I had to form my own.
Okay, let's start with you, Simon.
Okay. I have a brother named after my father. We call him Dad.
The lead actor in the local pantomime Aladdin was attacked from behind on stage last night. To be fair, the audience did try to warn him.
From Genesis. And God promised men that good and obedient wives would be found in all corners of the earth. Then he made the earth round, and I laughed.
On holiday recently in Spain, I saw a sign that said English-speaking doctor. I thought, what a good idea. Why don't we have them in our country?
Our Prime Minister David Cameron has announced that he intends to make it more difficult to claim benefits. From next week, all of the forms will be printed in English.
I got some new aftershave today. It smells like breadcrumbs. The birds love it.
And to finish off the one-liners, he must pay. Husband and wife had a tiff. Wife called up the mum and said, he fought with me again. I'm coming to live with you. Mum said, no, darling. He must pay for his mistake. I'm coming to live with you. And now over to Alan.
The one I've got is, have you all heard of David Letterman, the American comedian? Right, well, he came up with his top 10 reasons why golf